Radio, and a good morning to you. It is Daybreak here. Happy to have you with us, and I'm happy to have in studio with me the Mason County Economic Development Council Director, Lynn Longan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
First, I want to ask you about this last week's Chamber of Commerce Business Expo by to Mason County. New look, downtown Shelton.
Yes.
How do you think people reacted to that?
You know, I've heard really good reviews. My hat's off to the chamber. I've heard it's a great event, bringing people downtown.
Yeah.
It looked really great. Unfortunately, I had some stuff going on that day. I wasn't able to make it, but I saw them on Facebook. I saw pictures. It just looked amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice day. That helped, of course.
Oh,
but
yeah.
To put it on the railroad part where the road diet is, and
How
so you
nice
get a
to
real
see people in our downtown.
Wow,
It just kind of
lots of
gives you this
people.
thought of, you know, this is what it could be like.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Big booths, expanded into the potential new larger sidewalks. Traffic was still able to flow.
Right.
And a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of people. Just about everybody I talked to, they were going down there, and it was great.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah.
So when people come into town, weekend events, there are many weekend events, and folks will come in, and they'll stay at the hotels,
Right.
and that goes to the lodging tax.
It does.
What's the portion of the lodging tax in the county of Mason?
The portion?
Or what is the L tax that goes back into the community that you guys use for more economic development to spur more?
So the EDC doesn't tap into the lodging tax.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't know that number. The county manages it. I know that the firm that they've hired to do our marketing and our tourism website, the Explore Hood Canal.
Okay.
So that's how they pay them, is through that lodging tax. But
It's
again, the EDC doesn't tap into it. So
What has the EDC been up to lately?
what have we been up to? Well, we're still trying to finish up all of the appropriations. And not only are we finishing that up, but we're trying to get started on some new things. So we do have some money to do a small grant program for economic development projects that's starting now. So we have a committee of my board members that's put together to try to figure out what's some criteria we're going to look at, how are we going to roll that out. So there'll be more to come on that, but we do have a little bit of money for nonprofits in the area that are trying to do economic development type projects.
How would you get that information? Call you or
Yeah, you can call the EDC. Like I said, we don't really have it yet, but there'll be more, and I'm sure I'll be right here announcing it when we are ready to kick it off.
Still, folks are looking back at the industry roundtables that you guys have been working on. Is that still going on?
Yes, so we're working on the strategic plan right now. I know some people think that we have it online. We don't. What we have online, or we have the SWOT analysis of each of the industries.
Okay.
That's not a strategic plan.
No.
So we're trying to pull all that together, and it's not a strategic plan that's 1,000 pages or something like that. It's more of a work plan that has, in each industry, it has some goals, and then some benchmarks and some actual action items that we can do to help that industry. So I'm pleased with what we've gotten so far, and I want to keep growing that and expanding on it as we go. It just seems like the more I do and the more places that we go, there's more opportunities that come up. Like, for example, the Chamber's doing their Lemonade Day. Right? That fits into our small business industries and the career and technical education ones.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So they're doing this, and that's actually meeting one of our goals.
So are the folks able to look at the results on the website or go to the EDC office and then take some of that information and put it towards like Lemonade Day?
So, like I said, the SWOT analysis are there.
Yeah.
The strategic plan, hopefully we'll have that up in the next week.
Okay.
And it has all the goals on there. And then we're always available for if people have questions and, you know, want to know how they can participate and how they can make a difference. We're always available to talk.
It's on choosemason.com. I'm, in fact, looking at the aquaculture one on right now, and some good detailed information from the participants on this one.
Yeah, that was the SWOT analysis when we asked them, what are our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. From the feedback that we got from the roundtables and from those SWOT analysis is how we built how we're putting it into the plan, saying where can we be most effective.
Mason County Economic Development Council is again at choosemason.com. They're on social media as well, over Facebook. You can find them. And Lynn Longan is always available, along with her great staff, to answer any questions that you have. The phone number down there at the EDC office?
426-2276.
Perfect. Lynn, thanks so much.
Thanks.
It's going to be a nice day, nice week here in the South
Yes.
Sound.
Thank you.
Have a good one. 8:48 at Fiber One News Radio.
Another attack in Germany.